Raptors are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline.
Hey, yo, front it.
You look at the Timberwolves.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Well, tonight, we'll see a rivalry that spans the conferences, Clark. Always a fun matchup.
I agree with you, Kevin, because these teams only see each other twice a year, so that raises the stakes a little bit and turns up the intensity knob just a touch. They don't need familiarity to breed contempt. It comes out all on its own.
It's stolen by Carter. Finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing balance.
Outside Hardaway. Going inside. Here's Cook. No good that time. Nice D from Odom. It's Pierce on the wing. Pass to Carter. Trying to get open is Odom. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's Minnesota with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
And he's good on the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Cook. Here's Nixon. Back to Cook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Toronto now. Outside Hardaway. Down low. 5 to shoot.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And finished off by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Hardaway got a piece of it. Here's Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is McGrady. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's McGrady. Pass to Pierce. Back to McGrady. Takes the 3. The rebound by Young. Toronto trailing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Now Odom. to McGrady. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Nowitzki for three. The shot that time, not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
He hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Wiseman. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
McGrady outside. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to McGrady. It's stolen by Wiseman. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. "15 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Larson. It's tipped. Carter left side. Drives to the hoop. They can't stop the run with that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors. They're up by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Pass to Carter.
Go leave T-Mac open.
He takes it in. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Young for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Outside, Pierce. Young with the steal. And here is Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a team.
Dunk!
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Crawford, no luck.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. Beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
To the paint. Stolen. To the wing right side. For three. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Hardaway goes in. Here's Cook. And he bangs it home with one hand.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Larson. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Francis. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. 5 on the clock. Richardson gets a wide open look. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Wells. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmered to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
In the corner, Simmons with it. To the inside. Tipped away.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Wells wide open. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The bucket by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Simmons. To the right side. Crawford looking over the floor. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nowitzki left side. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
From deep three-point range, Hardaway, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Kept alive. Here's Odom. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
You know, the versatility Odom offers is really hard to match up with. He's a fantastic ball handler and passer. For a big man, that separates his game.
Minnesota in the lead. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Nixon. All sorts of time. He gets it in there. Nixon's got 11. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
McGrady hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Vince Carter picks one up. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
At the top of the key, Cook. Inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Outside, Jones. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Out to the right wing. And it's Nixon missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Back to Pierce. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Back to Odom. Here he goes.
Really like the energy Odom provides. Outstanding at knifing into the lane and finishing at the hoop.
And some changes here for the Raptors. And the Raptors call time here. And Toronto has possession. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Larson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Outside for Simmons. They get a hand on it. Simmons on the wing. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Wiseman with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From 13. And Pierce pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's McGrady. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Raptors with the lead. Now Hardaway. Six to shoot. Pass to Jones. Here's Nixon. Here's covering. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now, here is McGrady. It's tipped. Fast break, Toronto. Pulls it from 20. And Young with the stuff.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That's his third foul of the game. Hardaway with it. This one for 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. McGrady outside. With the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. He has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Just rubbing it in their faces with that knob.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Nowitzki leading the charge. Outside, Pierce. Carter outside.
I'm open right here.
Just 5 on the clock. 3 on 3. Young, right side. Here's Hardaway. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
1:37 left in the fourth. Vince Carter on the wing. Jones with it. Now McGrady defending. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Timberwolves trailed by 11. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. One past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I think this is why you got to be careful around Nowitzki. He's superb at drawing the contact while in his shooting motion.
And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And stolen by Simmons. Jones up top to the middle. Good. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Raptors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Pass to Carter. Here's Odom. For 3, Pierce. Good.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time